Welcome to Let the Sun Shine, and thank you very much for watching. Do you remember ever going to school so excited? You had great news to share with your friends, and you couldn't wait to get into school, and you got your friends round you, and you told your story, and somebody in the circle said when you were finished, "So what?" They soon burst your bubble. Or maybe as an adult, you've shared with someone something very important to you, something was happening in your life, and you could tell by the expression on their face they weren't remotely interested in what you were saying. Do you hold back sharing issues with people because you feel they don't really care? They're not really interested. And therefore you hold on to the thing. And what you're discovering is you're holding on to more and more and more and more. And the weight of all of that worry and anxiety is getting to you. Well, I've got some wonderful news. If that's the position you're in today, then I've got some wonderful news for you. I know a person who genuinely cares for you. I know a person who loves to hear you talking to him and sharing with him all of your worries, your cares, your concerns, your fears, your issues. He wants you to. He wants you to. Peter says in 1 Peter 5 verse 7, "Cast all your anxiety on him, for he cares for you." Isn't that lovely? Or another version of the Bible puts it this way: you can throw the whole weight of your anxieties on him. Why? Because he cares for you, or you are his personal concern. Listen to that. You are his personal concern. And he wants you to cast. When Peter talks about casting, it's like a fisherman casting his line. To cast means to throw away. Peter's encouraging you, all those things that you have stored up in your mind that's bearing heavy on your heart. He says throw them away. We tend to do the opposite, don't we? We moved house about 1.5 years ago. We lived in their previous house for about 20 years, and boy was it hard to move. We took van load upon van load upon van load of stuff, 20 years of stuff gathered up. We needed to throw the most of it in the skip. Maybe your head's full today, and your heart's full of issues that you've been hoarding in there, storing in there for years. Peter says, it's time to throw them away. Throw them away. He says, cast all your anxiety on him. Throw them where? He's not saying that just throw them into space. He's saying throw them on him. Throw them on the Lord. God wants you to cast upon him all. Did you hear what Peter said? Cast all your anxieties on him. It's time for you to throw away everything that you've been storing in that old head of yours, maybe for years. And why are you to do this? Because he cares for you. That's what Peter says. God cares. You are his personal concern. He's personally concerned about your worries, your fears, your problems, your situation, your physical burdens, your financial worries, your emotional trials. He cares about your family issues. He cares about your relationship issues. He cares about your personal issues. He cares about your health issues. He cares about your work-related issues. He cares about your sin-related issues. He cares about everything to do with you. Maybe you're listening to this and your word's sick, worried, sick about so many things. My friend, This is a word from God for you today. When this wee video is finished in a moment or two, stay alone with God and start clearing out the clutter. All those hurts, things people said to you, more likely said about you behind your back. Those things people did on you, and you're still carrying them. Those worries and concerns about things that happened years, and you're still carrying them. Oh, my friend, get alone with God. Get rid of them. Cast them, throw them away onto Him, and then rest confident in this, that He is more than able to deal with them all. God bless this wee word to your heart today.